Hello, today I'm going to do a real world range test on the lovely island of Sanday in Orkney. When we drove up to Scotland a few weeks ago, we only achieved 292 watts per mile, giving a range of 171 miles. Not very good for a Tesla Model 3 that's supposed to do 255. I'm sure it's going to do better today. It's much warmer because when we came here it was as low as -10. It's now 7 degrees. The roads are very quiet. Won't be going anywhere near as fast, and we'll see how we get on. So please stick around to see what the results are. Beautiful sea there. We're in a beautiful quiet cottage. Head down to the shops just to see, get a few things, and also to look at the range. And of course the trip will have been zeroed. We're at 0 now on the current trip, and it's also last charge, so it's been charged up, so we can take the last charge for when we stop to see what our watts per mile are. Now it's hard to speed it. I mean, you could, I suppose anyone can speed, but the scenery's so nice. You may see a seal in the ocean. All the time in the world I haven't come here to live in the fast lane. As I used to tell my kids, I live in the fast lane when I was driving a company car, dashing around the country. So this is beautiful Sanday Island. Population just under 500. It has 2 shops, a hotel, pub, restaurant, swimming pools, junior and senior schools. It's one of the northern islands of the Orkneys. They call the main island the mainland. And it's quite unusual to see a vehicle, funny enough, but there is one probably taking in the view. Have they seen something? Have they seen some seals? I don't know. Maybe they have. They may have seen some seals, so I'll stop on the way back and have a look. I don't want to form a crowd. I pay the premium connectivity package, $9.99 a month. I think it looks nicer than the grey. It's something I can see. If I compare that to paying an extra £1,000 for alloy wheels, some people hate the aero wheels. I hate them. You can't even see them, you know, so really does it matter? And you get better performance. This can be cancelled at any time. Costs what? 120 a year. Take quite a few years to get your money back on the alloy wheels, but this, you can see the lay of the land, especially here. If I just come out a bit, you can see how small the island actually is, how narrow it is, and all the different beaches, and it's really quite beautiful. I think the temperature's a bit high in here. I don't need all this. I'm going to turn this down because I'm really quite warm enough. Yeah, more than warm enough. I don't want the aircon on. I'm not sure it's not on. No, it's just on fairly low. 3, don't even need 3. Go that down. And as you can see, I'm driving very, very steadily. There's no need. I mean, there are very few vehicles. There's one up there, and it's rare to see. So we'll pull over for somewhere to stop. There are often stopping points. People wave here, which is really nice. It looks like he stopped there. Actually, he has. Yeah, he's the postman, so he's done it. Stopped. We'll speed up a little bit. I'll go into the mud. Two cars, that's very busy. Very, very busy. Just have a quick look at the trip. See how we're doing. foot down there, so there we go right here. 285, probably because I accelerated. Since I've had the car, it's done 238 watts per mile. Coming up it was 292, which wasn't very good. Currently we're on 285, which is surprisingly, because we're only poodling along at 20 miles an hour. Perhaps it's a bit too slow. We've only done a mile, so we'll see. So as you can see, we're very, very narrow island, so we're heading down to the shop, and beautiful sandy beaches over there. So on our short road trip today, we achieved 217 watts per mile, and that's 230 miles real range, and that was a temperature of 7 degrees. Just a reminder, when we drove from Cornwall to Orkney, it was minus 10 degrees and we only achieved a 171. So that's a whopping 59 miles difference between the 171 mile range and 230. And it's 7 degrees today, and it was as low as minus 10. So it shows how the weather conditions, the temperature, can make a big difference to a battery, and I suspect a lot more than to a petrol or diesel car. I think in the summer I could get at least 260, 270 when it was 20 degrees, and that's something that I'm going to do in the future to see how good a range you get. Who knows? The roads here are so quiet and flat, and maybe you get 300, I don't know. So anyway, what do you think? Please leave a comment below. I hope you can like if you did, and please subscribe, and please don't forget to take your reusable coffee mug wherever you go. Thanks very much. See you next time. Bye.